Okay, judging from who we've got in the Loose Lounge today, it seems like it's St Patrick's Day all over again. She's a legendary broadcaster whose Irish eyes are always smiling no matter what she's reporting on. It's Gloria Hunniford. And it's been 4 years since we were last left breathless by this Irish singer. And boy, do we have a lot to catch up on. Telling us about her new album as well as her new marriage, it's Andrea Corr. You lovely ladies. Nice to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
You've both got something in common. As Gloria, you were once a bit of a singer yourself. You fancy joining in with Andrea?
Well, I don't think Andrea would like me joining in with her, but I would like to do it. The trouble is, you see, if you've got two Irish girls on today, you haven't got a chance of getting a word in today.
Brilliant. I like it. Makes my job very easy. Well, we're going to be seeing more of you later on, but for now, it's Gloria Hunniford and Andrea Corr, everyone. Best of luck with that. Now, our final guest is one quarter of the impossibly beautiful family musical group, The Corrs, who dominated the charts in the 90s and beyond. She's back with her most personal musical offering to date. But before we take a look at that, let's have a look at The Corrs in action. Welcome the beautifully named Andrea Corr. Hello.
I kind of like Angela.
You liked Angela? Okay. So how are you, missus? Are you all right?
I'm good, thanks. Very good, yes.
Now, we haven't seen you for a little while. What have you been up to?
Oh, well, lots of things. I've got this record out now, which is of old songs. It's different for me this time. And, yeah, I did some plays. I did a couple of plays. One here in London and one in Ireland, and I got married.
You've been busy.
Yeah,
very
a bit
nice.
of stuff going on. Yeah.
When did you get married?
2009. 2 years ago, nearly 2 years ago.
What made you decide to go into acting?
I thought you were going to say to get married.
What made you? Was that something you always did?
It was something I've always loved to do, and from growing up. But obviously, with the band, there wasn't much time to indulge that passion. But yeah, I got more time over the last few years.
You're going to do some more?
Oh, I'd love to. I only finished Jane Eyre and the Gate in Dublin in February. Oh, right. So, yeah.
When did you do Dancing at Lunasa? That was about...
That was before I got married, so that's 2009, I
right.
can say that.
That's a brilliant play. Did you have acting lessons, or did you just kind of instinctively kind of find your way through it?
Yeah, well, kind of. I was working with great people, I have to say, and I was kind of, once I got the part, I was flung in at the deep end, so I kind of had to step up to the plate somehow. Mm-hmm. We had a great director, Anna Mackman, and it's the most incredible play, though. Brian Friel, he's a master. It's you always are discovering something in his work. So, I really loved it. Yeah.
Now, since you performed with the Corrs as a group, you've had an album out in the interim, but this one's very different because it's not necessarily your own music. You're covering other people's. What made you decide to go in that direction?
Well, it was actually the idea of the producers, really. He wanted to meet me after we had done this charity record. And he was very complimentary about my voice and felt to him he hadn't heard it the way he'd like to hear it. Mm-hmm. So the idea of doing a record of kind of hidden gems, maybe not the most known of songs, but and first of all I was hesitant, thinking no, I always write the songs and that's part of it. But then I got kind of excited about it, going, music is unique in that you can revisit what you felt when you listen to a song, and I thought about that in relation to my own life and the songs that have been lifelines to me.
And did you feel as well, because your solo album, it was critically very well received, but commercially perhaps didn't do as well as you'd hoped. Did that knock you back a wee bit? Good confidence-wise, it must have been different to think, right, I'm going back in the studio, I'm doing another album.
Yeah. Maybe, I suppose I was a little disillusioned, but at the same time, I still felt, I think the success is in having made the record, and I wrote it and I feel really happy with it. I wouldn't change a thing about it. So, I have no regrets, because really, if I didn't like where I am now, then I'd have regrets, but I like where I am now. So.
And you've chosen a lot of the songs on this album, haven't you?
Yeah, I've chosen them all, yes.
All of them.
Yeah.
So and are you emotionally connected to any of them?
Yeah, well, there's one in particular I do, Roy Orbison's Blue Bayou. But our parents were a band as well, and so my mother sang, and actually she sang for the first time when she was on live and with an audience when she was pregnant with me. And so they made a recording one time of the songs that they did, and one of them was Blue Bayou. So it's very personal. It's actually really lovely to sing it now.
How
she
lovely.
did, yeah.
Now, would that families, would that suggest that you might like to be singing perhaps one day with a little
I
person
love
inside
that.
you?
Yeah,
That's on the cards,
I would
is
love
it?
that. Yeah,
Very
I would
good.
love it.
Very nice. Well, we look forward to that then.
And obviously, you've not necessarily performed with the Corrs for a wee while, but you're a family, so you can never actually split up, I suppose.
No,
You're just going to
no.
go off, do your own thing, and then
That's it.
do you think you'd ever get back together as a band at all? Or?
I think it's pretty likely. Yeah, I mean, we never got a chance to kind of go on our individual path in our 20s like most people do. That's okay. We had a shared passion for the music, but it's kind of good that everybody's getting a chance to fulfill their own particular destiny right now. But I think that it's pretty probable that we'll do something
We're
again.
talking about achieving anyway, so are you a family of achievers? Or did that come from your mother and father?
I have to say, they had they had an incredible belief in us. Our daddy used to always say every year, 1994, the Corrs will rule the world. 1995, the Corrs will rule the world. And I just kept going, yeah. So no, I think instilling belief in your children is a very good thing.
Now, you were obviously, because I can remember back in, Saturday Kids TV, it was the beautiful Corrs. They used to take
Even the name is
mickey out
like
of you.
Corr, they're gorgeous.
Is it true that your lovely husband, who you've now been with since 2009, is it true that he said you weren't necessarily his type of girl? He thought you'd sit in the corner writing poetry about death?
I know, he shocked me like that. Yeah, because he'd been friends with my brother, so there was quite a lot. We were in each other's company for years, and we still find events. And I go, God, you were there too. So wow. And I said, why didn't you talk to me? And he says, oh, I thought you were lovely, but I thought you were in the corner writing poetry about death.
That's nice.
It's lovely.
That's right. Here's Andrea Corr. She's beautiful, but a little bit of a misery.
Melancholy.
Well, you're going to be performing for us in just a second, so we'll let you go over and get ready. But for now, it's Andrea Corr. Everybody.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Thank you.